Have you ever met someone and felt that inexplicable spark in the air? That unexplainable feeling of an intense connection? Chances are that's sexual chemistry at work. Now, we know how confusing it can be to tell whether a woman likes you or not. You know it when it's there, that undeniable spark. But how do you tell if she's actually feeling that same spark, too? Before we answer that, let's first get clear on what sexual chemistry really is. It's like this magnetic pull, you know? It's that intangible yet unmistakable energy that just sizzles in the air. And when two souls have this crazy strong connection, what they have is more than just attraction. It's like there's a symphony of yearnings and desires you share that's unspoken. But is it just a bunch of neurotransmitters and hormones working together to make you want to have that sexual connection? Or maybe it's about having similar values. Or could it be the connection that forms through shared experiences, leading to intimacy? According to experts, romantic chemistry is probably a mix of all three factors, along with some intangible characteristics that even they find hard to exactly define. While it's not an official scientific term, the idea of chemistry in romantic and sexual contexts is actually supported by scientific evidence. One interesting study conducted by Dr. Helen Fisher involved 17 individuals deeply in love. She analyzed MRI results and found that when these participants looked at photos of their partners, specific areas of their brains associated with reward, motivation, and a surge of dopamine were activated. This is why she said that when people say they have chemistry with someone, they're actually describing a genuine phenomenon. Sexual chemistry, in particular, is both captivating and potentially troublesome. It's because when two individuals experience a passionate connection, it can be incredibly tempting. However, therein lies the problem. You know that initial sexual chemistry we feel, with all those hormones running wild in our bodies? It can make us have all these fantasies that we're in love, even if that may not always be grounded in reality. So, sexual chemistry seems to be what opens doors for potential romantic relationships. But of course, you'll need more than that to ensure your relationship will last. That said, let's now talk about the 5 major signs she also feels that sexual chemistry towards you. This way, you can take your relationships to the next level with confidence. Number 1. Banter and flirting have become second nature to you both. Playful banter and flirty comments are among the most obvious signs of sexual chemistry between two people. When conversations start to get all teasing and you can just feel that undeniable attraction in the air, it's a pretty strong indication that both of you are totally into each other in a romantic way. And usually, it involves some lighthearted teasing and those subtle innuendos that just scream, "I'm interested." What makes banter and flirting so engaging is the laughter you both get out of it. Laughter is such an amazing thing, you know? It's like this special glue that connects people on a deeper level. Think about it. Do you ever have those inside jokes with someone? If so, you'll notice that they come from those shared experiences and that mutual understanding of humor. And ultimately, you can take it as a sign of a special bond that goes beyond just casual chats. Also, here's something interesting. Banter and flirting include nonverbal communication. Body language can say a lot, especially when there's sexual chemistry. If she's interested, you'll notice her feeling comfortable being physically close to you, even initiating physical contact. Think subtle touches, leaning in as you speak, and lingering glances. These gestures show a desire for closeness and intimacy. That said, there are also nonverbal cues that are key in establishing sexual chemistry. When you lock eyes for longer or start copying each other's movements, for instance, it can bring you closer on a deeper level. Speaking of locking eyes, number 2, you catch her staring at you. When it comes to sexual chemistry, staring can reveal a profound signal. You see, the eyes are like windows to the soul, capable of expressing emotions, desires, and intentions without saying a word. So if you see her staring at you, it's as if she's telling you through her eyes that she's feeling that sexual chemistry towards you. Staring, as a form of nonverbal communication, has this amazing power because it doesn't need any words to convey a message. In a society where words can sometimes be misunderstood or have hidden meanings, the language of the eyes is refreshingly real. That being said, one of the most captivating signs of budding sexual chemistry is when you catch each other's gaze. When that happens, it's like time freezes, and everything else around you two just fades away. You can feel that connection building without even saying a word. It's like something special is happening between you two. and it's something beyond the ordinary. When two people lock eyes and share a deep gaze, what follows is a moment of vulnerability and honesty. It's like there's this unfiltered exchange of emotions, you know? It goes beyond just surface level attraction, diving into the realm of genuine sexual chemistry. Number 3, she's comfortable with physical contact between you two. Subtle touching is a powerful nonverbal form of communication that conveys a myriad of emotions and intentions. When two individuals share a mutual attraction, they often feel an irresistible pull towards having physical contact, even if it's just a fleeting and gentle caress. This delicate act serves as a bridge, seamlessly connecting the world of words with the realm of physicality, allowing both parties to gauge the depth of interest and respond accordingly. When sexual chemistry is involved, physical contact is like a beautiful dance where unspoken desires and emotions are expressed through the gentlest of gestures. One of the most common ways people subtly touch each other is when their legs gently graze. It may seem innocent, but this small gesture can create a powerful sense of sexual tension. See, when two people are talking and their legs accidentally touch, it sends a surge of electric sensations that make their brains recognize that a deeper connection is happening. And it's like they're testing personal boundaries and exploring the potential for intimacy. Another strong sign of sexual chemistry is when she makes a gentle touch on your forearm or shoulder and her hand lingers for a bit. It's like she's saying, "I don't want to let go just yet." This kind of prolonged contact shows her comfort with being physically close to you and a desire for a deep connection. It's a vulnerable moment that says a lot about her longing for a meaningful bond. Playful touching, like giving a gentle tap on the back or a playful nudge, can also be a subtle yet revealing sign that she's attracted to you, maybe even feeling some sexual chemistry. It's a lighthearted way to break the physical barrier and see how you respond. You'll usually notice a smile or a mischievous twinkle in her eye when she does this kind of touch, which just intensifies the sexual chemistry between you two. Number 4, you see her blush when you look at her. Blushing is basically our body's automatic response when we feel certain emotions like embarrassment, arousal, or attraction. What happens is our autonomic nervous system, which handles all our involuntary functions, gets triggered. So our body releases adrenaline, getting us ready for the fight or flight response. And as part of this whole process, the blood vessels in our neck and face dilate, letting more blood flow through. And that gives us that noticeable pink flush. You know, blushing is usually associated with feeling embarrassed. But did you know it can also be a strong indicator of sexual chemistry? When someone is attracted to another person, their body can react with intense emotions and an adrenaline rush. So even in such a situation that isn't necessarily embarrassing, you can still blush. It's like your body is telling you that something special is happening, and you can't help but show it through blushing. And when a woman blushes because of someone, especially without feeling embarrassed about it, it can be a sign that she feels some level of sexual chemistry with that person. So, if you notice her cheeks getting a bit rosier when you make eye contact or talk to her, take it as a good sign. It's like her body is giving you an unspoken cue that she feels something more for you than just friendship. There's a deeper level of attraction at play. Number 5, she's hyper-aware of your presence. One of the most obvious signs of sexual chemistry is when she becomes hyper-aware when you're in the same room. She even starts noticing your presence even if you're not directly locking eyes. This heightened awareness goes beyond just physical proximity. She not only knows where you are in the room, but she can also feel your energy. It's as if there's an invisible thread connecting the two of you, pulling you closer together with each passing moment. And as the sexual chemistry grows stronger, she starts subconsciously following your every move when you're in the same space. Her eyes are drawn to you like a magnet, unable to resist the gravitational pull of your presence. When you're getting closer to her, you can feel the excitement rushing through her. It's like an electric charge in the air, intensifying the connection between you two. Every touch, every glance sends shivers down your spine, igniting a fire that can't be contained. This magnetic attraction is a clear sign that there's some serious sexual chemistry between you two. The chemistry is so palpable, it's almost tangible. It's a fusion of desire, passion, and longing that creates an irresistible force drawing you closer together. Here's the thing, though. This heightened awareness can be exhilarating, no doubt about that. But sometimes it can also become a bit overwhelming or distracting. It's as if the world fades away when you're in each other's presence, making it hard to focus on anything else. So, if you notice her struggling to maintain her focus on something, then you know for sure that there's a powerful connection at play. Here are 2 more videos you may find interesting. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share the video with your friends. And for more interesting videos like this, subscribe to the channel.